You just stand there. Don't you touch her. What's your problem?
Mate, I'm a citizen.
Yeah. Do you know these people? You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Disorderly behaviour. Come here.
No, hold on.
Come here.
My cat.
She started yelling at me. I got stressed out due to lack of cigarettes, and I walked out. A few hours later, I walked back in. She started yelling at me again, and I was yelling back, and we were swearing and cursing at each other. I then walked out threatening to kill myself, which was only threats, nothing meant by it. After that, I walked back and says, "This is pointless, I'll kill you, just to get you out my life so I don't have to handle the shit and the stress and you know, the anguish that you're putting me through."
For Jason, the stress and anguish may have been about a lack of nicotine, but 1 hour earlier when the call came in, Constables Pat Thomas and Dean Smith had no idea what to expect.
Going to address that someone's rung up and said that another person is holding a pair of scissors to their neck, so it sounds like possibly some kind of domestic type situation. Got a dog handler going, so we'll just play it by ear, but obviously a potential for quite a serious situation.
As they drive towards the address, the communications centre relays a witness's live commentary of events at the scene.
A dog in a wagon that's locked up there. There's 2 children, about 9 and 11, they're locked in the van also. Is the male involved? He's standing in the doorway at the front of the house. Woman's run out the house to protect the children. Just standing in the door yelling. He has been drinking.
He's just up here on the
She's standing in the hallway at the moment. There's no other weapons, there's no firearms.
Here we are, this one here.
10-4.
By the time they arrive at the house, the suspect's dropped the scissors and has begun to calm down.
What's the story? What I want you to do is get on the ground, and get your arms and legs spread right out. Spread them right out. Yep, stay there. Hey, stay on the ground. I'm just moving you around. What's the scissors situation? Have you put any scissors at someone's throat tonight? Who's, did you?
And that's only because I was bloody.
You're under arrest. You have the right to insult, instruct the law without delay in private, right to refrain from making a statement or by saying this, so maybe we can move and stay there. So who have you held it up to? Whose throat?
It was the lady.
Your partner?
Oh no, she ain't a partner.
She's just someone you know?
Yeah, she's my dad's friend.
Yeah. And so why'd you hold the scissors up to her?
I had a stressful day and I told her about it.
Yeah.
When I walked through the door, my dad says, "Tell her what happened today." I told her what happened today and I was told and yelled at by this other guy, bloody, "Get out of here," because I went to see my mate at work. And
Jason's stressful day has left an angry victim inside and her 2 children and dog sheltering in a van.
So the argument started inside here tonight?
Yeah.
Things have got out of hand. You grabbed a pair of scissors because you're sick of them and stuck them in her throat?
Yeah. I wasn't intending on killing her. It was just a threat basically, but it was stupid. I know. It was extremely stupid.
Jump up.
While Jason was taken to Lower Hutt Station, his victim travelled back with Pat Thomas, and it seemed that Jason had been abusing her for some time before he'd pulled out the scissors.
I don't like being called a bitch, I don't like being called a prostitute, but then when he walked out and called me the slut, that was alright. I left him at that. I said, yeah, you be a childish tonight, you be a childish, but I'll tell you what goes around comes around. About 10 minutes after that, he must have walked past my children and my husband, walked straight in, grabbed that knife, and actually put it right up against my neck. So I just rang you while I was talking to the operator. He still had the knife at the scissors at my neck.
Yeah, did he say anything when he had the scissors at your throat?
He was going, "I don't care a shit if you're calling the cops because that ain't going to scare me." And I said, "Go ahead, mate."
What did he say he was going to do with the scissors?
He's going to kill me.
You spend the rest of the weekend in the cells. There's no more fun and games, mate. Alright? So I want you to remember that. Don't think I'm just pissing in the wind here. Alright? It's serious. Alright?
The thought of Jason spending a weekend in the cells was welcome news for everybody, even Jason himself.
My main goal was just to get her out of my face and not see her anymore, because she was just stressing me out and tormenting me and going for it. Yeah, just...
When he finally appeared in court, Jason pleaded guilty to a charge of assault with a weapon as well as threatening to kill, and was sentenced to 320 hours community service.
Combs North T. Oh, we just drove past this guy sitting in the car. QVR please. Just sitting in his car, looked like he was drinking beer. We just basically see what he's up to. I mean, funny place to sit.
For Constables Pat Thomas and Dean Smith, the decision to stop and check out the scene has turned up a very drunk guy called Brian and a car full of beer.
Are you disqualified? Where's the keys? Whereabouts are they? Yep, you want to pass them over here? What's going to happen from here, is you're going to be forbidden to drive for 12 hours. Alright? So you're forbidden to drive for 12 hours until you... That's correct, yep, until you sober up. The keys will be at the Lower Hutt Police Station, and you can pick them up at 10:40 tomorrow morning.
Any chance I can give the keys to the owner?
No.
No chance of that?
No.
I haven't broken any single law here.
You're in no fit state to be driving away from here. You've admitted yourself. I'm not going to argue with you. All right, that's the situation. Jump out, mate, and I'll explain it to you.
Although Brian hasn't committed any offence, he's too drunk to be left in a situation where he could drive away.
You got any other keys to the car?
Nah, we'll just take the green one off it. That's fair
This
enough.
key will be at the Lower Hutt Station, and you can pick it up at 10:40 tomorrow morning. That's 12 hours from now.
I'm only arguing with it being my friend's key, and he's going to be spewing on me, eh?
No more driving.
Where's he at the moment?
He's down at the Angus.
So you're in no fit state to drive, mate.
Yeah, obviously, and I wasn't about to. That's why the keys went in the car.
Good. All right.
All right, so
Be
I
good.
keep this, and I collect the keys.
10:40 tomorrow morning, Lower Hutt Station.
Tomorrow.
With Brian on his way, that should have been the end of the matter. But an hour later, police are back. The car now has a smashed window, and there's another drunk guy in the front seat.
Yeah,
Demand here? Yeah, give me your wallet, mate. What for? Because I want to know who you are. Quickly or you'll be arrested.
Hang on. My name is Billy Ben Beers.
Yeah.
I live at 100, not so Lower Hutt.
Show me some ID, mate. The thing is, you're sitting in the car here, there's a smashed window. We're trying to find out what the story is. But give it here, mate.
Please. Please.
No, give it here or you...
Please would be nice.
Alright, give it here or you'll be arrested. How's that sound? Give it here or you'll be...
Please,
I don't have to say please.
Please, come on, respect.
Do you want to be arrested? Give me your license. Good boy.
Just as Grant gives up the tug of war over his licence, George comes barging through, knocking over everybody in his way.
What's your problem? Hey? You just stand there. Don't you touch him. What's your problem?
I'm a citizen.
Yeah. Do you know these people? You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Sorry behaviour. Come here.
No, hold on.
Come
This
here.
is my car.
Come here.
Hold on. This is
Come
my
here.
car. If I could talk to you reasonably.
Come here. Talk to me out here.
I'll come to my car and I'll come
Come here.
Is this his car? It wasn't hard, was it?
It turns out that George owns the car, and although it was unlocked, he's broken the window to get at the beer left earlier by Brian.
Yelling and carrying on like an idiot.
Right, okay. Do you want to lift me off?
With Grant deciding to sleep it off in the car, they take George back to the station for detox.
Come this way. Come on. Sit in there.
At this point, police believe they've got the situation under control. After all, they've got the car keys and the owner. But half an hour later, they're back. Grant has got hold of another ignition key and tried to drive home.
I don't know where he's got the key from because we've seized one key, so there's obviously been another one around. And the other unit pulled him over. They're going to conduct the breath test procedures on him now and see what happens.
The initial test is positive, meaning that Grant will get to accompany Constable Jared Rowe to Lower Hutt Police Station for an evidential breath test.
5 please. Yeah, bit more. Got to keep that tone going. That's it, keep going, keep going.
Man, I'm gonna breathe you.
Come on, Glenn.
2 stuttering blows later, Grant's confirmed that he shouldn't have tried to drive home.
Machine, we take pretty impressive, like the lower of the 2, which is 1,003, which is 2.5 the legal limit, so you realise that.
A blood test confirmed Grant's breath test. He was fined $800 and disqualified from driving for 7 months. His 2 friends escaped with warnings. When we come back, we're in Christchurch with Bruce Lamb after a car crash on the boy racer circuit in Sydenham.
Where is he, mate?
Yeah, over there, one guy's absconded.
Yeah, where's the guy that's being held?
Down here in the yard.
All right.
It's Saturday night and South Auckland Constables Alex Grant and Anna Vandermeer have been called to a yard in Papakura where the owner's holding a suspected thief.
These guys here, hey, I'm telling you what, these guys here are lenient for what my mates are going to do to you, all right?
Oh, I've done nothing wrong.
What do you mean wrong? You've broken this
Right, you just want to calm down now?
Guys, just calm down.
Sir, you just want to calm down. We're here now. We're going to sort out what's going on, okay? All right, what's your car?
This is my car.
This is your car. Was it parked here?
Yes, when I got my auntie to drop me off because my cousin told me where my car was.
Right, and what's your car doing here?
He's been stealing the caravan because I just come to get my car. That's all I've done.
According to the owner, this is the second time the thieves have been here tonight.
I came out of my yard just a little while ago with the car I dropped off and noticed the gates here were open. So I stopped, shone my torch in here. This car wasn't here. Had a quick look, couldn't see anything. I thought this is funny. I raced around to Des's place.
Which is just up the road.
Just up the road. Got him, said, hey, your yard's open. We jumped in the truck, came back down here to find a car here running with the door wide open.
And the lights on.
And the lights on, hooked up, or trying to hook up to his caravan.
So we went around the yard and I yelled out to Dave, hey, they're taking the bloody yellow boat and they're taking the trailer from down the end. And then I said to Dave, you stand at the gate and I'll go looking. And I went behind the caravan and the young fellow came running, one of the young chaps came running out, so he tripped. And then the other one came out behind him and smacked Dave and knocked him over and took off out the gate.
The captured suspect, Andre, is still claiming he doesn't know how his car got here.
He's saying that, obviously this is his yard, right? Yeah. Okay. So he knows what's in here. He's saying that this car wasn't in here when he left and the gates were locked.
They probably were. My cousin's had this all day today, pretty much all day yesterday. He rang me tonight about half an hour ago, not even that, to come and get my car. So I was just coming for my car. I didn't want any trouble with these fellas, I just came for my car. That's why I didn't do it running.
And why did your mate run then?
Because he was probably in trouble.
For what?
He was probably stealing it.
Your mate was stealing it?
Well, then might be.
It was hitched to the car, mister.
It was hitched to
It was hitched to the car. The motor was going, the lights were on.
Yeah.
We sprung them in enough time that they never had time to get out.
Yeah.
He came running out. The other guy said, yep, it's all right or something, and came out behind him. And that's how it goes.
Now, why are these guys saying that the gates were open and you're saying it's closed?
They must have opened them because I don't know what's in the boot of my car. I don't know what's in my car. You can search my car if you want to. He's got the key to the boot.
The invitation to search the boot turns up the perfect tool for cutting the chain on the gate.
What you use that for?
To add to his problems, Andre's already on bail and shouldn't even be on the streets at this time of night.
What are your active charges, mate?
Pardon?
What are your active charges?
Of our neighbour.
What? Burglary?
Yeah.
Of your neighbour. It's really not good. Okay.
With Andre in custody, Alex and Anna tracked down cousin Duncan at his parents' house.
So what?
The 2 boats that were taken.
We didn't take no boats.
Alright.
I told the guys they were accusing of us of some boat, single boat there,
Yeah.
and I told them we did not touch no boats.
Why did you... So you were trying to take the caravan?
Yes, we were trying to get a caravan.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. I'll just tell you that you're not obliged to say anything, and anything you do say, maybe give it evidence.
In spite of the initial denial, on the way back, Duncan admitted he'd been working with Andre and then pointed out where he'd left the boat.
The only boat we stole. We did not steal nothing else.
Okay. Shall I just see if the owner wants to come down and pick it up?
Yep, he's got a tow truck.
And by the time they'd got to Wirrie Station, both Andre and Duncan were talking freely.
All right, Andre. So you guys did pinch the compactor?
Yeah. I'm telling you everything now.
Okay, when did you pinch the compactor?
Oh, you got it ages ago, it's been about 2 weeks ago, I thought.
Where did the compactor come from?
On the side of the road in Manicure.
When did you take it?
2 weeks ago.
What did you take it for?
I don't know, because I was too pretty.
What's a tandem trailer, man?
It's a trailer with 4 wheels.
Oh, yeah. Well, where was that pinch from?
Pocket Cody.
And who did that? The plot's thickened a bit on this job here. We've spoke to the first offender and we've spoke to the second offender. They're both blaming each other for different and wide range of thefts throughout the South Auckland area. So we'll just make a few more inquiries with both of them, get them onto a video interview and devise a plan of attack from there.
By the time it was all over, Andre and Duncan faced a total of 12 charges of burglary and theft. However, they were only convicted of breaking into the Papakura yard, for which Andre received 9 months supervision and Duncan got 200 hours of community service. Christchurch dog handler Constable Bruce Lamb's been called to an accident involving boy races in Sydenham.
Yep, who's this? Mine. Yours, how did it end up here?
We just got rammed off the road.
Rammed off the road?
Yep.
Who rammed you?
White, silver grey Ford Telstar TX3i. Hatchback one.
Where did it hit you?
On the back driver's door right here. Right there, see his tyre, mate? That's his tyre.
And where'd the car?
Smashed us.
Where'd the car go that hit you?
Just took off that way. Just took off me.
Any damage to him?
I don't know. We didn't even see him, mate. No shit. We were coming down here, driving along the road. We were in the side, coming into the lane. He just went smashed straight into the back of us here. He was flying up on the outside of us, smashed us in the back here. We lost control, we were flying through here, and this is where we ended up.
You wouldn't have been going fast at all to come right through there and hit that.
He just fully smashed us, and the RC went like that. This is the driver. He counter-steered so we didn't go.
So this is your car and he was driving, is that right?
Yeah.
You got a driver's license?
Yeah.
Where's that? You got a learner's. So my understanding of a learner's is you're not allowed to carry passengers, you're not allowed to...
He just picked us up from town and we're going home.
Oh, that makes it all right then. You want to go and talk to that nice policeman over there? You come and talk to me.
For Bruce, this is familiar territory. A teenager with a learner's licence getting into trouble with the weekend races.
Now you tell me the story again about what happened.
We were coming down here.
Yeah.
We were like here, he come banging up the outside, smashed me, hit us out, spun.
You weren't going quick at all?
No.
No, you mounted the gutter, knocked over a tree, went through a couple of car parks and ended up there and you were doing 50 kilometres an hour.
Yeah.
Do I look really silly?
No, it's because we were like on the inside lane, we were close, that's what happened.
And you haven't got your driver's licence?
Not on me.
Have you been in trouble with the police before?
Yeah.
What sort of things for? Let me guess, driving offences? Yeah, what sort of driving offences?
Just driving unaccompanied.
Driving unaccompanied. You haven't learnt your lesson?
Unfortunately for Paul, the driver, his mate Adam's got a slightly different version of events.
What part of this do you play?
I was in the car.
You were in the car, beautiful. Tell me what happened.
Oh, we were just cruising up and we were like coming up the other side, coming up here, and this guy got a bit, didn't want to get beaten.
So you're racing with him?
We weren't even racing.
Well, you said he didn't want to get beaten, that implies you were racing to me. And so how fast do you reckon you were going when he smacked you?
Only 60k or something.
60 k's or something?
Only just left the lights, come up to about there or something, and just got...
Bruce is convinced the driver would have had to floor the accelerator for the car to reach 60 kilometres an hour in the short distance it travelled before the crash.
All right. Your friend over here, this gentleman over here, he seems to think that the car that rammed into the side of you were pissed off because you were beating him in the race.
I wasn't racing him.
Well, that's what he just said.
I wasn't racing him.
And he dropped it down a gear and slammed in the side of it.
Oh, he might, the person that
because you're having a wee race from the lot.
No, mate.
See, the problem you've got now is you're not all together to come up with your stories all the same.
But
he's one of his lying, okay?
Oh, well,
it's either your so what benefit has he got from making up little stories?
I don't know. Ask him.
So he's making up little stories to get you in the crap, and you're just telling us the truth.
I'm telling you the truth, mate.
What you can do is you can help sort this matter out on the side of the road by telling us the truth.
I'm telling you.
Okay, if you stuff us round.
I am telling you the truth, mate.
No, you're not.
I am.
Why would your mate be telling us a different story?
I don't even know what he's going on about, mate.
So he's not a good mate of yours at all?
No, not really. I don't really get on with him, mate.
You don't get him on with him?
See me, but you know, tolerate him.
It may have been the end of a pretty ordinary friendship, but Paul wasn't about to admit to racing, and police couldn't find any eyewitnesses to the crash. In the end, they issued Paul with $800 worth of tickets for driving a vehicle with no rego and no warrant, and for breaching the conditions of his licence.